think Tippy here wants to help me do my skincare routine, but unfortunately I need to get her out of the way. She cannot be in the sink while I wash my face and brush my teeth. No, no, no. Tippy, Tippy, she's a little codependent baby. She is. This little one has been attached to my hip non-stop since I got her. She loves her mama. Yes, hers does. But you gotta let me do my routine, baby. Hi, baby. I know, little Miss Cold Baby. She said, what was that? Oh, that's what I need. Instead of this, or this. Just gonna do a little headband here real quick first. Actually gonna do the twist on the back. So I am on the opposites, the back half of my 40s, let's just say, entering into or just getting into my back half of my 40s. So one of the issues that I have with my skin is obviously dryness and well, essentially it's dryness, because the two things that I try to do with my skincare routine is exfoliate and moisturize, both to hit up the issue of dryness. As I'm getting older, your skin needs to stay moisturized, to stay squishy and healthy and wrinkle free. And codependent babies need to let their mama wash their faces. Okay, so I'm gonna put her down. So right now what I'm using is, I've started using the Melody Gel Cleanser, clarifying, it's a micro-peeling gel cleanser from La Roche-Posay. Let me show you. I really like this. I've gone through a couple of bottles now. I need to order some more now. I'm down like halfway down, but it's actually really good. It is great for, I don't want to say it, but aging skin. It is. It's, I'm going to moisturize, wash my face. Just get myself just a little bit wet. Let my hair out of the way. You don't want to use too hot of water. I don't know why people like scald their face. Like, don't get me wrong. I love a scalding shower and a hot bath and a hot tub. But on my face, I try to use like, you know, room temperature water, skin temperature water. Maybe even on rinsing with like cold water, just to kind of tighten everything back up afterwards. But like, you don't really need to like scald your skin. And just scrub in. It's just a good starter. You get your neck too. Always end up getting that base makeup in your neckline and under your jawline, but remember to wash your face and scrub that crap off again. So. So now that I've washed, cleansed my skin, I'm gonna go in, and this is the new system that I've started using, is the Skin Dermapill. It's the Thermoenzymatic Microdermabrasion Treatment. It's got all these little, it says that they're, sorry, little baby attack over her. Little crystals that go in and they break up all of the adhesions in your skin, all of the dry skin, and build up on there. It's really good for getting a good exfoliation on your skin. So take just a small amount like this. We're going to, I'm going to pat it in a couple different places on my face, kind of smooth it out. I don't really want to scrub it in yet. Right now I'm just trying to like smooth that little nickel-sized amount all over my face and my jawline. I'm actually going to just let that sit for a minute before I really start scrubbing in or exfoliating anything. Make sure the little crystals don't get wasted. And while that's sitting, because it's like a chemical peel on your skin, it's gonna sit there and get deep down into your pores and cleanse all of that out. So you want to let it sit for a couple of minutes. So while that's sitting on my face, I actually just I brush my teeth. Right now I'm using this Crest 2-step system. It's a Crest 3D white. This toothpaste is the first step. You're supposed to put a pea-size amount, brush your teeth like normal for 1 full minute, spit, but don't rinse. Then you add a pea-size amount of this product onto your same toothbrush. It's a whitening agent. It's the whitening finisher. Scrub, scrub, scrub all over, and then spit and rinse with both of them. So I'm gonna do that now. Don't need to use too much right there. Just a little pea-size amount. Okay, spit, do not rinse. Add step 2. Pea-sized amount. Put that lid back on so we don't make a mess. And then right back on. I'm concentrating on the front of my teeth, obviously, because that's where I want the whitening. Nice. Okay, so in the 2 minutes that I've taken to brush my teeth, the Dermapill has been sitting, and now I'm going to just wet my hands and kind of just wet it and start kind of trying to scrub all over. And I'm going to hit all those really dry areas. We don't think about like right around our lips, a little nasolabial folds right here, they get really dry. I get really dry on my cheeks right here in the center of my forehead between my eyebrows. T-zone. Now, if you want to, if you're not somebody who likes to use your hands, they do give you this little wand so you can apply the dermabrasion treatment to this side, wipe it on your face, and then scrub all over. I'm a kind of a hands-on girl. I like getting in there. I like to feel it. I like to feel the spots that are exfoliating and know that it's actually rubbing skin rather than just building up on the brush. But if you're somebody who doesn't like using your hands to put on product, you've got this guy right here. I get down and dirty with it though. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that now. Pat it dry, don't scrub your face. I'm not really trying to like rub it off, because the cool thing about this this skin peel or derma peel, microdermabrasion stuff, is that when you rinse it off, it leaves behind kind of a serum. Like, my skin's so soft and smooth right now, it's so nice. So it is just step one, I guess step two technically, and of the skincare system that I'm currently trying to do. The next step is the skin mantle milk. Mantle milk flooding serum. How can I explain this? Okay, so think of your skin like a sponge. Think of a brand new sponge right out of the packet. You've just bought it, right? All dry all the way through, right? And first time you use that sponge, you get it completely soaking wet, and then it sits out on the counter and it dries slowly. And as you can see, the top layer of the sponge will start drying and it'll seep in through the center layers, right? So as we age, we need to not only deal with the dry outer layers that need to be scrubbed off so that we can generate new layers of skin, but we also need to be able to moisturize down into the deeper layers of our skin. Most moisturizers and skin treatments basically will just sit on the surface of your skin and cannot absorb down so that your body can actually absorb them very well. This helps with that. Not only is this good for your skin in a skin treatment, but it also helps everything else absorb better into your skin. So it is that flooding serum. I had started recently doing a skin flooding treatment at nights where I would just layer on my hyaluronic acid, my retinol, my glycolic, like every other thing. You just pat them in and your skin starts to absorb them all, and as they absorb, it can absorb more and more. It seems counterintuitive that you want to add more and more product to your face when it's still wet, but that's when your skin is actually absorbing it. So while this is still wet, you should just be putting in your other things. I do a glycolic acid treatment. This one actually I do on opposite days of this treatment. So I will do this daily and this every other day. So I'll alternate days with my glycolic acid treatment and my skin resurfacing. I feel like let's not mix abrasion and chemicals in the same day. Next step with the skin dermapeel, the skin system, is the Lip 6X lip moisturizing treatment. This is actually a lip plumping treatment. It's a lip conditioning treatment that is an amplifying and plumping serum. But what I do with this baby is dab my little piece size amount on. Get it all over my lippies. Don't waste it. I'll rub it into my skin. And then I use my little micro needling roller here. And go over my lips and my lip lines. I'm sad to admit that I actually was a smoker for about 18 years of my life. I quit smoking back in 2010. So at this point, it's been 15 years of non-smoking. Yay. But I also, because of my age, I am getting those lines around my lips that I was hoping to avoid. So get that in there all day. Go into my little nasolabials. Let's do the whole darn face. You can see my skin's getting a little red. I'm not pushing hard with this. I'm just like softly rolling it against my skin. But I don't want these lines or crow's feet around my eyes. You know, I kind of like the smile lines around my mouth because it means that I'm happy and I'm smiling a lot, but I don't know, something about lines around your eyes just makes you look older. I'll get these little forehead lines too. So, excellent. Perfect. So now we've done cleansing and a little bit of moisturizing, and we've kind of prepped the skin to accept everything that we're going to add to it. So I do my facial mist. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. It smells really nice and it's really hydrating on the skin. And I kind of want it to fill in all those little dermal abrasions. Moisturize that skin. It smells really nice. It's really hydrating. And then this is a snail mucin, 95% snail mucin, which is extremely hydrating for your skin. I'll just bloop, bloop, all everywhere. And it really does feel like snail slime, but it's really nice and hydrating again as well. What I'm trying to do is get as many kinds of hydration and skin treatment into my skin as I possibly can right now. Get it all in there while my skin is accepting of it. One last thing that I'm going to do now is the hyaluronic acid and rose oil serum. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand, like a dime size amount. It's kind of oily, so I want to make sure I go everywhere. And you can also use it as a body oil, so I always carry it down my neck and onto my chest, because the hyaluronic acid is really nourishing and moisturizing for your skin, and we really need that as we age. And then the last thing, this is just something I do all day long, all throughout the day, is the Dr. Malaxin balm. I use this on those smile lines, in between my eyes, and in the corners. And honestly, ooh-wee, baby, I love this stuff. It is so nice and so moisturizing. I have to tell you, I tried to buy it on the buy one get one free on the TikTok shop, And I will tell you, I effed around and ended up with 4 of them. But that's okay, because I keep one in my car. I've got 2 for a backup because I want to like, I use the Lip-X with my skin treatment and everything in the abrasion because it is actually like an overtime lip plumping serum and a lip plumping treatment. This I like for the outside and the smile lines, the corners of my eye. Keep one in my bag or in my car. Just to keep up that moisture level. I always make sure to clean this off, so don't worry, I'm going to clean it with the hottest water that I have. And then I also will kind of like spritz it. I have a little, to find it underneath there, I need to refill it, but a little thing of diluted isopropyl alcohol and distilled water to clean this all the time. When you're using microneedling, you want to make sure that you're cleaning the needle and the roller every time, because you don't want to be spreading germs or bacteria or anything else like that all over your face. That would be against the point. So anyways, if you have any questions, you like it, you want to tell me that I'm terrible and that I should stop doing this to my skin, I don't know, I'll keep track of it over time and let you know how it goes. But this is what I do every morning now, and in the evenings I try to do more of a moisture routine, and so I'm just, maybe I'll film that routine, but this is my morning routine.